Hello everyone, welcome to Oliveboard. My name is Dinkar Purwar and I am going to take the special lecture series on government schemes, especially for RBI Grade B 2020 exam. Last time we have done lecture 1, today we have lecture 2, and here again we are going to cover some of the important government schemes of Ministry of Education. Today we are going to study total 4 schemes, and out of that the first one is STRIDE. The STRIDE stands for Scheme for Transdisciplinary Research for Indian Developing Economy. Here the STRIDE will support to research projects that are socially relevant. So here we are focusing on the project which are socially relevant, who has a local need, which are nationally important and globally significant. So here we are combining all the things: socially relevant, locally needed, national important and globally significant. These type of projects here we are looking for. The STRIDE scheme has been launched by UGC, that is University Grant Commission, in the year 2019. The aim of this scheme is to strengthen our research culture. The aim of this scheme is to strengthen our research culture and innovation, but where? In the universities and in the colleges of our country. So here we wanted to strengthen our research culture and innovation in universities and colleges. The major objective of this scheme is to identify the young talents. Here we are identifying the young talents which are there in universities and colleges. Then we have to build the capacity of this young talent which will enhance in our research culture in building our India a socially relevant place where all the local needs are taken care of with the national importance and which are also globally significant. So it is a transdisciplinary research. So here we are not focusing on single thing. Here we are focusing on many disciplines to promote innovation over here. So here we are focusing on many disciplines to promote innovations. The second objective of this scheme is to fund multi-institutional network high impact research project. So here we are funding the research project which are relevant for humanities and human science. The key stakeholders of the STRIDE scheme says UGC, that we have already studied, that is University Grant Commission. And here UGC had set up an advisory committee. UGC has set up an advisory committee under the chairmanship of Bhushan Patwardhan. So he is going to be the chairman of the advisory committee who will oversees and the entire scheme. He will take control, he will take care of the whole scheme under his head. UGC is also proposing to provide a grant of 2 lakh rupees for the developing projects. So whichever projects we are developing here, the UGC is providing 2 lakh rupees for each developing proposal. That is STRIDE. So which are the thrust area which we are mainly focusing on? The thrust area are philosophy, any project on philosophy, any project on history, archaeology and anthropology, psychology, behavior and cognitive science, literature, linguistics and digital humanities, Indology, Indian knowledge system, liberal arts, cultural studies, religious studies, law, education, continuing education, technology enabled education, journalism and mass communications, management and commerce, environment and social development. So these are the 12 places where we are looking for developing proposal to make a project which are socially relevant for our society. So how it will be implemented? It will be implemented in 3 components. The component 1, component 2, component 3. So component 1 will identify and motivate young talents. The component 1 will identify and motivate the young talent with the research and innovation aptitude. So here those students, those young talents, those who have a research and innovative aptitude, here we are going to identify these people in the universities and college and we will provide mentorship, nurturing, and support to innovate pragmatic solutions for local, regional, national, and global problems. So, here we will provide them mentoring, nurturing, and providing supporting, and even provide them fund in order to make them find solution for local, regional, and national and global problems. So, here the grant will be provided of 1 crore rupees. Now, the second component, it will mainly focus on the problem solving skills with the help of social innovation. Here we are doing collaboration between universities, government, voluntary organization, and industry. Here we are collaborating all these places, universities, government, voluntary organizations, and industries, so that we can have the ideas of all these places, and through their ideas we can make a good project out of it. And here the component is open to all discipline and with a grant of about 50 lakh to 1 crore rupees. That will be depend how much government is going to give under this. Then the component 3 is directly for to fund a high impact research project. So if government find it out that this project has a huge impact in the society, so government will directly fund this project with a high impact. Here we are focusing on higher education institution. These higher education institution will have a support of eminent scientists, leading institution. They can take help of any industry, scientists, research scholars, and here the grant available for this component is up to 1 crore for one higher education institution. So here one higher education institute can get fund up to 1 crore rupees, but if there is a multi-institutional network, so they can provide with the grant of up to 5 crore rupees. So this STRIDE scheme will be implemented in 3 components, which we have already studied. First, to identify the students. Second scheme is where we are doing the collaboration of the university and government, and third component is for the high impact research project, where directly funding will be provided for up to 1 crore rupees for one higher education institution and up to 5 crore rupees for multi-institutional network. The second scheme is STARS. STARS stands for Scheme for Transnational and Advanced Research in Science. So here we are promoting translational Indian-centric research in sciences. This scheme is monitored and managed by Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore. This is Indian Institute of Sciences, Bangalore. This scheme has been launched in 2019 with the aim of promoting India-centric research. So here we are making the research which are relevant to India, which will help India progress. So that kind of projects here we are focusing. The main objective of this STAR scheme is to make projects, to do research which have a direct implication on the progress of the country. So we have to make projects which have a direct implication on the progress of the country. We have to do research in that way. Basic thrust would be on to take stock of the existing problem. First of all, we have to find out what are the problem our country India is facing, and then we want to do research in that, and then we have to come with the projects with solution for the existing problem. Here we are promoting interdisciplinary and translational approach. Interdisciplinary means here we are merging all the science discipline together in order to bring out particular projects or any of the solution out of it, to keep research in synergy, so that research should not be go in single direction. Here we are mixing all the researches together so as to make some solution which will help to eradicate any problem which our country is facing. And the focus of this scheme will to orient science, to make science move towards addressing the needs and issues of the country like health, agriculture, energy, environment, and security. At the same time, we wanted to establish international benchmark in the scientific research. So while doing the research, we wanted to keep our research so that it keeps standard with the international benchmarks. So what are the key features of the STAR scheme is, it is extramural funding to to faculties of higher education institution for research project based on the basic science. So here we are looking for the basic science projects. Total budget for this scheme is 250 crore rupees. So in the financial year 1920, we will be allocating 50 crore towards this scheme. This 250 crore total fund will be used to make total 500 science projects. So this 250 crore will be used for 500 science projects, and the selection of the project or the benefiting project will be done based on the competition. So here the people will come with their concept, they will come with their projects, and the selection will be done based on the competition. So what is the thrust area for this scheme is, that is physics, chemistry, biological science, nanoscience, because nanoscience have a huge impact on our health care. So we need nanoscience, computers, nanoscience is used. Data science is the new technology which has been coming now. So data science is also included over here. Earth science. So these are the total 6 areas which are the thrust area which are for STAR scheme. The third scheme is Paramarsh. Paramarsh means to take advice. In Hindi, it is called Sujhav Lena. So the Paramarsh scheme is being launched by UGC, that is University Grant Commission, in the year 2019. The Paramarsh scheme has been launched specially for the NAC accredited institution for promoting quality assurance. NAC is a council which provide rating. NAC is a council which provide rating to colleges of India with A plus, B plus. All these are the rating which is provided by NAC. So the main aim of this Paramarsh scheme is to help NAC accredited institution for promoting quality assurance in their higher education. The main objective of this Paramarsh scheme is to enhance the overall quality of the Mente institution. Mente means one institution will be head institution, and there will be a institution which will be needing advice from this head institution. So this will be a institution which will be needing help from the head institution. So this institution will be called Mente and head institution will be called mentor. It is like teacher-student relationship, where head institution will be teaching the lower grade institution which have been accredited by the NAC. Here the main aim of this Paramarsh scheme is to improve the global ranking of Indian higher education system. We want our higher education system to be ranked better in the global ranking. Here we will be providing in the Paramarsh scheme financial assistance to the mentoring institution, those who are providing mentor, like the head institution. The government will provide the financial assistance, and if the mentor institution has appointed any expert for the mentor institution, so these experts will be given a salary of 30,000 rupees per month as a fellowship. This will be provided by the central government. This scheme will lead to the enhancement of the Mente institution. So because of this, the Mente institution will be taking the help of the mentor institution, higher institution which are very good in their field, in order to improve their own quality, and in the whole we can increase the quality of higher education system in India. The key features of this scheme are addressing the national challenges, because our main national challenges of our India is right now is the lack of quality in the higher education system. So here we want to address the national challenges of higher education system. Here we wanted to allow a centralized control. Here the central government or the centralized control over all the institution for better efficiency, proper resource utilization, and attain the overall development of the Mente institution. Overall quality we wanted to increase over here. Here we wanted to work on the quality of research, quality of teaching, what are the different methodologies we want to apply, how we can make students more aware of the problem we are facing today, how they can help in innovation, how they can do research, quality research in their institution. All these things will be provided over here. Mente institution will also have increased exposure. So here the Mente institution will have a increased exposure. So here, if this is a college one, here we have mentor institution. So this college will take the help of the mentor institution. This mentor institution will help all with all the resources, teaching methodologies, how to make proper best practices, adaptation of the best practices, how to increase the exposure with the basic important research which are going over here. So because of this mentor institution, this college will be gaining more knowledge in the field, and in overall they will be increasing the quality of the education. So the scheme will also facilitate sharing of knowledge. So whatever I have told over here, this is called sharing of knowledge. This mentor institution will share their knowledge, information and opportunities with all the college through which they are linked. So we have a mentor-mentee relationship. Mentor-mentee relationship, which I have already told. It will not only benefit both the institution but also provide quality education to 3.6 crore students. Right now we have a 3.6 crore students in the higher education system. So because of this mentor-mentee relationship, these 3.6 crore students will be able to get quality education with the help of mentor-mentee relationship at present. From here, how the implementation will be done? This scheme will be implemented through a hub and spoke. Hub and spoke means here we have one big institution. So this big institution, here we have small institutions. These are the small institution. These are the small institution. So this big institution will be treated as a hub, and these are all spokes. Spoke. So here many colleges or institution will be related with one institution. Similarly, the important institution of our country will be connected with various other colleges throughout their states or country. So this is a hub and spoke model. So this hub, whichever institution is that, they can share the knowledge with all these institutions at the same time, and they can work together in order to enhance the quality of the education system. So this is called mentor hub. This is called mentor institution, which is called hub. So this is mentor institution, this is called hub, and it is a centralized and a responsibility of guiding the measure. So this hub has a responsibility of guiding the mentee institution. So these mentee institution will be called as spokes, and here this will overall increase the self-improvement of the basic institution. This whole scheme will be a centralized control and overall operational efficiency, resource utilization, and again there is a need for overall development of the mentee institution. So this hub and spoke model will be used for the overall improvement in the quality of the education system of India. So in the exam the question can ask which scheme works on the hub and spoke model. So you have a direct answer, that is Paramarsh Scheme, which works on a hub and spoke model. And the target of the scheme is total 1000 higher education institution for mentoring. So we are targeting total 1000 higher education institution with the quality mandate. Quality is the important criteria here. Because of this hub, all these institutions will be gaining the basic quality in their higher education, and they will help in overall increasing the quality ranking of the India. The fourth and the last scheme today we are going to study is Nishta. Nishta stands for National Initiative for School Heads and Teachers Holistic Advancement. So here we are going to train the head of the schools and teachers so that it will help in their holistic advancement. The scheme has been launched in 2019 with the aim to equip the teachers to encourage and foster critical thinking skills in the students in handling the diverse situations. So here we are training the school heads and teachers so that in return they can encourage the students in critical thinking skills so that they can handle all the diverse situations in their life. The main objective of this scheme is to cover 42 lakhs participants, all teachers, heads of the school at the elementary level in government schools, faculty member of the state, SCERT, DITES, BRC and CRC in all states and union territories. So people from all these places will be trained under Nishta scheme. So here you can see the logo of the Nishta, and here we can see these people are joining hand together. So here we are combining all the people together so that they can equip themselves for the holistic advancement. The implementation of the scheme will be done directly by 33,120 key resource persons. So these people will be selected and these people will be training all the 42 lakhs participants in this scheme. These 33,120 people will be known as key resource person and the state resource person, and these people, these 33,120 will be trained by 120 experts from, they will be called as national resource person. They will be training 33,120 people in the Nishta scheme. Then these 33,120 people will in turn train the 42 lakhs participants of the elementary school system. The key features of this scheme is it is the world largest teacher training program of its kind in the world. It is the world largest teachers training program. The second point is the main aim of this Nishta scheme is to improve the learning outcome at the elementary level. Here we are improving the learning outcome at the elementary level, and how it will be done. First of all, we are going to train teachers. Then in return, these teachers will train the students in the critical thinking skills. The third point is the initiative is the first of its kind where standardized training module. So here we are having a standardized training module. This standardized training module will be developed at the national level. This standardized training module will be developed at the central level, at the national level, and then it will be given to the states for the implementation. States can do their changes in this type of training module, but they are not allowed to go totally in the opposite direction of this training module. So they can do the changes within this standardized training module. The initiative is an integrated teachers training program of Department of School, Education and Literacy, Ministry of HRD. This initiative is from the integrated teachers training program of the Department of School under Ministry of HRD. Now Ministry of HRD is called Ministry of Education, which all of you know, and it is a part of national mission to improve the learning outcome at the elementary level. That means at the school level. Prominent features of this Nishta scheme says it is an activity based module. So here we are majorly focusing on the activities. We will give activities and teachers will help. Then teachers will try to give these activities to the students also. There will be educational games. There will be quizzes. Social emotional learning will be there. Motivational interaction will be there between teachers, institutions, vision teacher and students. So all the motivational interaction will be there. There will be a team building also will be there. There will be a preparation for the school-based assessment. So it will not be like an exam. Here it will be like a learning module where you are learning also and the same time assessment also happening over there. Inbuilt continuous feedback mechanism. We need a feedback mechanism. So if feedback mechanism is needed, because if something we are teaching, we need a feedback on that. So there will be a continuous feedback mechanism for that. Online monitoring of this whole scheme will be there, and support system, training needs, all these things will be analyzed. So National Initiative for School Heads and Teacher and Holistic Advancement will have training of all heads and teachers. They will have in promoting experimental and joyful learning, just to improve the learning outcome. The learning will happen in a joyful manner. There will be a awareness on centrally sponsored schemes. So at the same time when this scheme is going on, there will be focus on government schemes. There will be focus on government schemes in which government mainly want to interact with everybody. Everybody know what government schemes are there for the holistic advancement of the elementary school level. So this Nishta scheme will be a game changer for the elementary school level. That's all for today. Thank you everyone for joining this lecture. Nevertheless, like, subscribe, and follow. I am grateful to all of you with the rapt attention you have shown throughout this lecture. I am confident enough that you have learned something from here. Always stay tuned. Thank you.